Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today we are on the move again, Saturday morning. Got one of our C trains sold. So I made a deal on 4 C trains. I traded some old trucks, and I'm gonna hang on to 3 of them, but I didn't really have a use for the other one since I have 2 other 40 footers that I got to move from another place. So I'm gonna have a plethora of C trains out at the ranch. So we went ahead and got rid of one of the 48 footers to a buddy of mine, and this morning we're gonna go. They were supposed to have it loaded on the truck last night, so we're gonna go out there and make sure it's loaded and chained down, and we're gonna run it over just a short distance from the ranch over to his place and kick it off over there for him, and hopefully he gets some good use out of it. So let's get to it. Nice day out here, starting to warm up. It was pretty cold yesterday and not too bad today. So made it out here. This thing's loaded and ready to go. So I got to run it about 4 miles down the road here. So I'm going to try and pack Sadie and Bud in the cab here, and we're just going to run it down the road real quick and get her dropped off. Looks like they got it chained on there pretty well. These 48 footers, they hang off the back a bit, but not as bad as I thought. It's about 8 foot hanging off the back there, so not too bad. She's all chained up really good. I need to find some flags around here. I got some flags somewhere. Put me a flag in the back here. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff out here that we brought from the other yard. I need to have an auction, is what I need to do, and just dump all this stuff. But I'm gonna try Facebook Marketplace a little bit more. I've sold quite a few things on there, so I'm gonna keep trying, and I want to get rid of all this stuff pretty much. Might keep the loader, I don't know. The loader needs some transmission work. It's a good running loader, but tranny's got a couple issues. We got a ton of block that's come from jobs over the years, and I was going to do a wall over at that other place, but now that we're selling it, I brought all the block out here, and I'm going to make something with it out here maybe. I don't know. We'll see. See what we got. They got it all shrink wrapped. I could actually probably sell it, but maybe I'll make something cool with it. I don't know. I always got plans to make something cool and never seem to have time to do it. Hopefully this year I get these guys working on more in sync, and I got some good lead guys that can run jobs, and that's what we need. So that frees up my time to go get more jobs and play at the ranch. That's the goal anyways, play at the ranch. So we're gonna get on the road here and get her figured out. Got my road dogs ready to go. Let's do it. All right, we're rolling. Got Sadie and Bud. We got that thing on behind us. We're gonna do a quick little run over here. It's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles. think he's got an excavator over here that he can help us get it off with, and we'll set it into its final destination and collect some cash. And our Saturday work will be pretty much wrapped up. We've got a early Easter celebration we're going to do with some of the family. We're going to go to one of our favorite little Italian spots this afternoon and have a little late afternoon lunch. So hopefully today's a pretty uneventful day for us. Okay, we got over here to the Valley Tree Yard. I think this is going to be the final home for this old girl. Okay. Bud gets too excited. Okay, we got him back there with the excavator. And I think I'm just gonna try and drive out, slide it off. Hopefully it doesn't want to go one way or the other. I thought he was gonna have one of the bigger excavators over there, and we could have just lifted it right off, but we're gonna try with the small one here. See how that, see if it pans out for us. He's got it rigged. I can just slide it. We load it, no problem with ours. Put one side on, put the other side on, and slide it right up on there. So it's going to be wanting to pull down on it though. Let's see what we do here. Yeah, see, it's pulling down on it. He needs to get up high. Okay, I'm up on top. We're gonna reposition here and get him on the bottom because he's putting too much downforce on it, and he's gonna end up messing it up before I even get it sold. He just lifted me up with the excavator right here. Now I'm gonna get him to let me back down. Okay. Just like that. Okay, now probably just use one of these chains. All right, got her kind of rigged up with some of this cable. Yep. See if it doesn't pop that cable, hopefully. There we go. They're pretty heavy.
Now what he can do to come up on top and hold it down, you pull forward.
I think you could just walk. You can go right off the side of that hill. Give her another little drag there. Right at the teetering point. So maybe once we get it to teeter, we could rig him up there in the front and just hold up on it and I can drive right out. No, got it. Yeah. So now I'll have him help me get back up on top. And we're gonna just rig right here and lift the weight off, and I'll drive right out from under it. All right, we're gonna see. Should be able to raise up on it. Get the weight off, I'll drive right up from there. Stay, bud. Gotta stay right there. Now they should be able to maneuver it however they want. I got some blocks, some cribbage. Probably better throw the chains over the top of that stuff. So we got a little bit more power. We can get that chain off. Need to get inside and you be very careful right there. Okay. So let me get loaded up and get out of here. All right, mission accomplished. We're rolling. Back to the ranch. That was nice. That all went off without a hitch. And now we're on relax mode the rest of the day. We're gonna go park this truck, head back into town, and get ready for our dinner tonight with the family. Sorry I didn't do better on the camera work. It was kind of tough. I need a filmer. Anybody out there looking for a intern position? I'm looking for somebody to help us with the filming on a lot of our content, because it would just make our content that much better if we had somebody to actually film it. Right? I Could teach Sadie and Bud how to do it. I don't think they'd pick up on it too quick. Roll out of here. All right, guys. All right, mission accomplished. We made it back. Chains and everything rode just fine right there. Oh, what a mess. Yeah. Kind of overwhelming, but I'm used to being in that position, so it's just going to be a process of elimination. We got to start deciding what we keep and what we sell. Most everything here is old, antiquated, and it really just needs to be sold. This was the first forklift we ever got. It's like some of it like kind of has sentimental value though, you know, because it's like when you started your company and that's all you had, and you were like, you know, you got some sort of connection to like a lot of this stuff, for me anyways, and that's what makes it tough. But stuff's got to go. We got to get new stuff. Could probably sell all of this and maybe get one new piece of equipment out of all of that, but that's another thing. You know, it's like I can push just as much dirt with that old loader as I could with the brand new one, and that one's paid for. So same thing with the excavator and all that other stuff. It's like, you know, you go spend a couple $100,000 on some new stuff and you're still doing this, moving the same amount of dirt. Now, a problem with California is, you know, if I took that on a job site down in LA or somewhere like that, they'd kick me off because it's too old and it's not air compliant, carb compliant. So there's always a catch with everything in life. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way on a lot of different levels. But one good note today, why don't you look up here and take a look. I mean, not a single one of those things that we talk about often in the sky. Not one. So, pretty interesting. I guess all the planes are grounded today. Maybe that guy that thought I was smoking something, maybe he can have some insight on that. Give me a comment. So here's one of the C trains. And I didn't even know we had these. I don't even know where those came from, honestly. Cannot even remember, but got some of our washer and dryers. This was a bunch of furniture that was in the house. I couldn't bear to throw it away. So I've got furniture for the kids when they finally get their own house. We got that's a big, nice table. Maybe one of them will want that when they get ready to get their own home, but that's pretty much why I'm hanging on to that stuff. Come on, Sadie. I see this other one over here. I don't know if they've went in this one. Nope. So, I mean, still got several loads to go. I went over there this morning and God, those guys are slow. I told Mike they're not cut out for that type of work. And they're not cheap either. I could have probably hired a professional company to do all this for less than what I end up paying my own guys. Which is not supposed to be like that, but they just have not a good sense of, I guess they've never moved before. But they keep bringing stuff out here like half empty, half loaded. Not getting full loads. I mean, it's a 20-mile drive, so you definitely want to get all you can get every single time. So I'm not exactly happy with the progress that they've made. They've been working on it basically about 2 weeks. And I had planned for a week of just hot and heavy moving stuff. And we definitely went well over budget there.